morning, everyone. My name is Michael Chu. Welcome to the MCBOSS Capital live stream here. Right now it is 8:42 a.m. June 3rd, Tuesday. So we are a little bit 1 hour. This is Mountain Time, so 10:42 Eastern Time. We are 1 hour and about 12 minutes into the market. And the market right now, Nasdaq is showing positive 0.4%. Dow is near flat, just a little bit negative. And S&P is also up 0.1%. Volume is lower. So yeah, let me recap what happened yesterday first before we look at news today. We're seeing a bounce yesterday, which was very positive right there, because we kind of undercut the 10-day the week before, and we closed on Friday at the top range, and Monday we followed through and bounced again on the 10-day right here. So that is very healthy. And today we are falling through again, even though it's not a lot, but so far we're holding the lows in the morning. Go to the intraday chart here. Here's the low. Here's another low. So far we've been holding this low, and we'll see how this market do today. But the good news is we did find support here, right there. So that looks good. Let's go look at SPY here. Very similar, right? The only difference is this one hasn't broke out yet to new high, whereas QQQ today is moving to almost new high zone. Like at least if we close here, it'll be a closing high. On the Dow ETF here, we are still trying to break above this resistance. We fell right here, so we are still trying to make that move here. So something to watch for. And for Russell, again, we're a similar pattern. We just still under this period high. We're trying to bounce right now, and we'll see if we can pass that resistance as well. So yeah, so overall, market still in digestion mode. You know, at least today, QQQ, it looks like it wants to break out. So that's the good news right here. So that's that. But we have to be mindful. If it does reverse, things could turn ugly very fast. So something to be mindful of. Yeah. In terms of the news today, we have Credo reported big jump. Unfortunately, I was shaken out a couple of days ago, and I just didn't want to buy back in because of the earnings. So right here, I got shaken out. So it was a nice move. And then today we see this 20%. It is starting to give back a little. So right here. So the low here would be very important to hold. So there's two lows forming. So it seems like most likely a hold, but if it doesn't, then that would be not good, right? So that's Credo reported today. Nvidia is doing well. Let me bring up the stock chart right now. I think Meta also did well yesterday. I'm not sure about today. We can take a quick look. So here's Nvidia in the morning, just straight up. Very nice bounce here. So it found support near the 10-day after pulling back right here. Meta broke out yesterday. It's reversing a little bit today. It's not, doesn't look too bad here. It looks like it might break this low a little bit. We'll see. It's going to test that today's intraday low. The gold stocks, because yesterday we had a really strong gold stock day, right? Gold. So let's look at the bullion first. So today it looks like a gap down, and it's trying to come back right now. So we'll see. You know, if it passes the intraday high, will be good. If it closes above that. So yesterday was a big gap up, and then today we have a small gap down. Um, so we'll see what happens. This has been happening quite often actually. See another gap down right there, gap up right here. So it just constantly do this. But I will jump to one of my favorite stock here, AU, and so you can see today it broke out yesterday, traditional buy point right there, and today you can see the pullback. Now so far it's trying to hold this lows right here, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so there's lots of gold stocks. Nuclear stocks, because Meta signed a power deal with Constellation, it shot up. I think that also spread to other same industry group stocks. It is now reversing though, so it was more like sell on the news type of move right now. Very sharp drop. Um, yeah, so that's that one. Let's keep going here. So the JOLTS report came out. It hasn't been updated yet. Yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah. That's all the news here, and then we go on stocks in the move. Uh, right now we are not seeing 20 stocks. So that's one problem. The market might be more stagnant today, I think. But we have Credo at the top, which we saw. We have HIMS and Life here, both very strong growth stocks. So let me jump to it. So HIMS this morning, I'm not sure why it jumped so much in the morning, but it did, and then it reversed. So overall, the trend is still good. We're still in the uptrend, but I think maybe something in the morning came up. I don't know. But anyhow, it has pulled back most of it. Right now, it's trying to find support. So Live have moved up this morning. Let's go look at the chart. Yesterday was a shakeout right there. Um, I did buy back in this morning. Um, so we'll see if it works. It may not work, but I did put in my position back. So we have seen shake. So this here after the gap up was probably the best move here because it didn't really pull back much. Then here we have a pullback. Then here we have a pullback. So a little bit choppy lately. Um, we'll see. Yeah, those are two very top growth stocks. Yeah, TTMI, CCJ. Most of this not on my list. BAB, Avago. Avago is reporting on Thursday. That's the only tricky part. But as I've been talking about this stock, it's very powerful. Like this last week was all blue days, like green positive days, even though the market was very jittery. And even on that one day here, it bounced back and closed in the positive. And then now we're seeing Monday, Tuesday, very strong move breaking out. And obviously earnings is in 2 days. So that's the only list there right now. And TES, Nvidia, we saw HQY, ART, Nova, HSI, Reddit, Cabana, Affirm. HSI here. This is an older truck original equipment group. It's a thinner, lower value stock, $20 stock. So it's definitely more volatile. And today it's trying to come back out, but it's just having a hard time. You see the reversal right there. So that's the problem. Reddit, Reddit is starting to look better, right? You can see the uptrend forming right now. And it's trading really tight, so that's one good thing. Um, The only problem is I think the ranking has dropped quite a bit on my list here. Yeah, 147 now. So it's not the strongest at this moment. But yeah, but if it start moving, then it might come back up. So, but this is very tight trading, which I like. So I think there's a good chance this might work. Whenever you see tight trading. So yeah, let's see if that will continue here. So this morning it undercut the low just a little bit and then bounced. So again, very tight trading um, might work. We'll see. Hard to say. It has failed many times here though. That's the only problem for me anyway. So it hasn't really worked out for me. So that's Reddit. So I'm not going to change that one just because like it just too many times it failed for me. So that's Reddit here. Go back here. Kavana. Kavana is very strong. I think this is a very nice looking chart. It just rides the 10-day very well, and uptrend is very strong. Like this is, this uptrend right here is close to 45-degree angle. It's now accelerating a little bit. It looks very good. And then we see a firm today. A firm, it went up right here, and then it kind of have two chops here, two very bad chops, and then now it's starting to move up again, and found support here, and today it followed through. Looks very good, right? So those are currently the stocks on the move. Let me check out any ones that we missed. Um, so let's jump to app for a second here. App Living. So this one went up nicely here, come back down slowly. Then we starting to see this bounce again. So it looks pretty healthy, right? Today, a little bit reversal after a high. We'll see if it finds support. So far this morning, it hasn't found support, but we'll see, if we break through this trend line, probably we could continue. So that's app loading there. Let's look at Palantir as well. So same thing, very similar. It kind of broke the morning lows here, but it's still trading pretty tight. If we can come back above, it's trying to come back now. So that's Palantir trading very tight here, and we pull back here as well. So this one has been a little bit more choppy lately, but I think it's a healthy digestion after a straight up from the bottom, and we are um, kind of trading mostly above this range now. So we found support at this trend line, and so yeah, it looks okay. Like let's pound here. Let's see anything else we miss here. VRT. The VRT pullback right here. So just like the market, right? Pullback in the most recent 2 weeks, like one time is two time, and then this week it's been able to make new high. Like this is very positive. Again, this probably ties to some of those CEG news, because a lot of stocks in that group has moved. So yeah, so this is probably kind of related. Hence we look at again we saw some of the gold stocks move yesterday, pulling back today, and then we have a firm here. So that's pretty much it. Let's do a one last check on Nasdaq here. QQQ still holding pretty tight, 0.5% right now. It's continued to going up, making new highs right now. So yeah, it looks really good. Might be a good day. We'll see. Thank you for watching this stream, and please like and subscribe, and